everybody, welcome back to A Slice of Gaming. I am the only Pie 314 and we are continuing with Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga for the Game Boy Advance, and this game is brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, so I went ahead and I cleared off most of this area other than these new enemies that I want to show off here. These guys, if anyone has played Dr. Mario, that is what those guys are from. And as you can see, if they bite you, they have a chance of reviving you. Also, that kind of went by a little bit too fast. The easiest way to beat those things is if you change them both to the same color. I also hate that stupid eeker thing in the background there. Those are the enemies that I have to say I hate the most in this game. Or not in this game, but in this area. There's also a chuckle bean down there that we can get. And there's also something fun to show off in this side here. This is the block research room. Brothers blocks moves in the arrow's directions when the character of the matching the color of the block hits it. The brothers block is merely a prototype, so striking it will not produce coins. So this will show off the general coins blocks in this game. We've seen this one a few times. There's also some interesting ones up here. A little bit of touch of nostalgia for you. This block here is from Super Mario Bros. Made of secret materials from the Mushroom Kingdom. Metallic appearance is quite popular. This is from Super Mario World. Made of light, shiny materials, somewhat shock absorbent. This one here is from Super Mario 64. Currently analyzing the new technology that makes it vanish when it's struck. And this is from Paper Mario, I believe? Yes. Appears to be made of soft materials, but it's actually quite hard, for professionals only. And these, in this room here, is the newer blocks that we haven't seen yet. This is a Random Brothers block. What this does is, I actually hate this block a lot in the game, is when you strike it, as you can see, you just have to match. If it says L, hit it with Luigi. If it has an M, hit it with Mario. But it's randomized, so you don't really know who's going to hit it next. And that's why I don't like it, because you have to pay attention to what you're doing at the same time. This one here is kind of an interesting one. It's called a Rally Brothers block, and what you have to do, it's kind of like a game of tennis, is you have to time your jumps to get a high amount of coins. The most I think I've gotten is like 27-ish, I think. But it actually goes faster and faster as you hit it. So, and I won't be doing a lot of these when I'm recording, because as you can see, it takes quite a long time for me to go back and forth, and the number on the block is how many times you've hit it. See, I would have earned 22 coins from that Brothers block there. You'll be seeing those a little bit later on in the game, not so much right now though. So let's keep on going here. There's a few items we can get in the room over here, including our friend the Random block. So now it's going to be putting that into use. I really don't like this block. I really, really don't. It's kind of tricky. Probably not going to be getting a lot from it either. Yeah. There's also another bean spot to get here as well. And there's a few items up here that we can get, including another bean spot. So there's quite a few bean spots in this area. I've also decided if I have missed a bean spot, say like in the Bean Kingdom Field or like in Ho-Ho Mountain, I might do a separate video that shows off where all the bean spots are. I haven't really decided what I wanted to do with that yet. So, read this here. Generator service room sun door. So we obviously can't go up, so we might as well go towards the sun door. Here is another new enemy that I wanted to show off. They are called the Mecha Chomps. As you can see, they look like a chain chomp that are from, I believe they came from Super Mario 3? I could be wrong about that one, which game they debuted in, but as you can see, the head part changes, so if it's red, it'll attack Mario, if it's green, it'll attack Luigi. But this guy also has a trick too. Watch what happens when I hit him. As you can see, if I hit him a bit more without defeating him, okay, well never mind, I'll explain while he's attacking me here. What will happen when you hit him, and he starts to kind of start fritzing up like right there. When he goes to attack you next time, the green will be when he attacks Mario instead of Luigi. So that's kind of a trick for you. Sun door release code. So in this next room here, you have to change the statues different colors. Don't pay attention to this one because this is the before. This is what it has to look like after. So you have 2 reds, 2 blues, red, blue, red, 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 blue, red, red. Alright, so that's pretty easy. So you go in here and you just change it to match that code that we got. So 2 reds, 2 blues, this one here is blue, this one here is red, this one turns to red, this one turns to red, and this one turns to blue. And that should open the door. I don't know if it's different for each game that you play. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. Anyone who has played Ocarina of Time, or Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the N64, might recognize this part here. As you can see, the sun door opens up, and now there's a beam of light coming through here. And it's bouncing off the several mirrors. This reminds me of the Spirit Temple from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, hence the reference that I made. Some people might recognize that. Excuse me. Oh, there's a whole bunch of viruses in here. And in the corner here, there's also another bean spot that we can get. Also, I forgot to mention about the viruses, as he attacks me, is that they have a chance of poisoning you when they attack you, so just make sure you dodge that. As you can see, I couldn't there because Mario was stunned. And as I was mentioning before, the easiest way to get rid of them is if you match them all the same color. So let's try to get this one here. I might just have messed up there. Instead, I might just have to defeat them all. Unless I can get that top guy red. Or this guy blue. Or I can just destroy them. So that's the easiest way to beat them, is just get them all the same color and they'll all faint at the same time. Also, for a school project, I did the box art from the Dr. Mario game. So there's a nice little fact for you. There's another random block. I'm not going to do that right now, as I've mentioned before, because it's just going to take way too long. Alright, so this is kind of another little puzzle here. It's similar to the one that's in the Chucklehuck Woods. So what you have to do is get Mario in here. He hits the switch. Then obviously you switch to Luigi. He'll hit the switch next. Hit this. Jump using the A and B buttons to hit the block as they move to score points. Get 30 points in 25 seconds or less and the door to the next area will open. So you just have to, this is good if you have good peripheral vision because you can watch what's going on both sides. And you just kind of have to time it so that you hit all of the blocks within the time limit. And that's why it's good to have a good set of eyes here so you can watch what's going on both sides. Clear. Good stuff. So we get Mario over here. This part here is kind of fun. You have to walk along the edges here, jump across, jump across again, and we hit the switch to open that door. And as you can see, there's a barrel and a switch here. So I'm just going to put Mario right here for now. I also just noticed something over there that we can get. It's another Chuckle Bean spot. So, as we learned from Chucklehuck Woods, we can just go into this barrel here and hit the switch. And that will turn the mirror so that we can keep on going. That is back where I started the video, so let us go. There's also a little area here we can kind of go into too with Mario. And I'll show that off super quick here, so we can just go in here, back in that route that we just went in. Go up here, go over here, jump across. And it's right down here. I think there's some invisible blocks here. I'm not 100% sure, but I will find them when I come back. So thank you for watching this part, and I hope you stay tuned for the next. I'll catch you later. See ya!